Right, we're going to look at this thing called the y on x regression line. Now, we only ever have to use the y on x regression line, and this is going to be a regression line that predicts or works out the y values given the x values. And this is what we're looking for. We're also going to be looking for the correlation coefficient r. I'm going to do both with our calculator. But before I do this, I'm going to do it all with autograph. So I've already plotted the data here. And I'm going to now do the y on x regression line. There it is. And I'm also going to find out what the equation of that is straight away. Now, of course, you won't have a package like Autograph. You'll be using your graphic calculator, which I'll show you in a sec. Now, also, if I pick up that data and I work out the mean of that data, I notice that the mean is exactly on the line. It's the only point from the set of data that has to go on the line. And I'm just going to make it very clear that there's the mean. Now, I'm not going to go into how the regression line is calculated. It's basically a line that goes through so that these points are as close as they can all be if I add up the distance away. And that's basically got something to do with my R value. So I'm going to come to my calculator. And I'm going to come into my calculator and I'm going to enter this data. So I need to go menu and go into the stat. And immediately you get the lists. Now, to save time on the video, I've already entered the data from 1 through to 8 with the corresponding y value next to it. I'm going to press calculate and I'm going to use regression. But before I do it, I'm going to go to set. And I'm going to make sure that to var, this is the only time for the SL course I need to think about to var. Make the x list 1, the y list 2, and the frequencies to 1. So that's all set correctly. Now I'm going to press regression, and I'm given a new choice. I'm going to press x. These other choices are for if we have x squared regression, and you could use these if you're doing a project or a maths IA. But I'm just going to press the x. So again, I went to calculate. I'll make sure it's set. I go regression, x, and I'm going to choose the first one, ax plus b. And this is what I get. Linear regression ax plus b. A is 11.1. So here's my regression line. 11.1x plus negative 2.61. So actually plus negative 2.61. So let's rub that out and make it a plus. Sorry, negative 2.61. So this is my regression line, y on x. Now I can use that to work out the next y value. So if x is 9, I could put 9 into here and work out the y value. What it won't do, I can't put the y values in and work the x's out. So I can work out y, but not x's. The other thing that I must understand is if they give me an x value of maybe 20, I probably wouldn't work it out because 20 is well outside this range. Now finally the R value. Now if we go back to my graph, we can see the graph fits is pretty positive correlation, and that's what the R value here tells me, 0.993. So we're able to see whether it's positive or how strong the positive correlation is. We're able to get the regression line, and we're able to work various things out from that.